Welcome to your daily practice. Coming to a nice, comfortable seated position, hands resting on top of the knees. We're just going to take a couple grounding breaths together as you inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, let it all go. Allow the eyes to close, the shoulders to drop. Allow yourself to let everything go that's been going on in your day or your night, and just allow yourself to be completely present here. One more deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Maybe starting to activate your Ujjayi breath if it's part of your practice. And then as you exhale, just allow the chin to drop. Lengthening out either side of the spine. On the next breath, roll the right ear around to the right shoulder. Lengthening out that left side. And again, just to let gravity do the work here, not worrying about forcing anything. And if it feels tense or tight, just allow your breath to open up the space. Next exhale, chin comes back down to chest, left ear, left shoulder. So this should feel really good, really juicy all the way along the right side of the neck. Now you can keep doing those half circles around to the front, or if you'd like, you can just slowly drop the chin to the chest, right ear, right shoulder, and then just allow the head to rotate all the way around the back. So we're making nice big circles around to the right. Just pause, right ear, right shoulder, and then switch the direction of the circles. So lots of space all the way around. All the muscles are starting to lengthen, with the breath giving it the space. As you inhale, bringing the chin back down to the chest and head comes back up to a neutral position. You can gently blink open the eyes and just bring those arms into cactus arms. As you inhale, open the chest, gaze goes up. As you exhale, round the upper back, bring the elbows together. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, open the chest, gaze goes up. Exhale, rounding the upper back, squeezing the elbows together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, just coming all the way to hands and knees. We're going to work right into those cat-cows. As you inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, gaze goes up. As you exhale, round from the tailbone all the way towards the upper back, looking down at the knees. 2 more times. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. All the air comes out. Inhale, open. And then for the next 2 rounds of breath, just start to move the body in any direction it's asking for, opening up those rib cage. Just allow the body to find those tense or tight areas and breathe into them. Maybe sinking into the hips, dipping into the shoulders. Just allow the body to do the work here. And then coming down to a child's pose briefly. Wiggle the hips, get the belly right in between the thighs. And we're just going to take 2 breaths here. Activating the arms, pressing into the hands, coming all the way back up. This time we're going to tuck the toes under, the hips come up for your first down dog. So on this one, we're going to pedal the feet right and left. We're going to open up those hamstrings. And we're going to breathe some space all the way into the back side of the body. Roll those shoulders away from the ears. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Even out the weight in the hands. And then let's just find some stillness for one quick breath. Bend deep into the knees, look to the hands, hopper step right into your inhale, halfway lift, butt back. Exhale, fold. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One last time. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold. On the next inhale, bend deep into the knees. Reach the arms up and overhead. And then right away, bringing the hands through heart center, hinging at the hips, folding all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. We're going to stay here for just a couple rounds of breath. Make sure everything's engaged. You're pushing your upper body away from the mat. And then you can either lower knees, chin, chest, or hug the elbows in towards the rib cage, halfway down. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhale all the way back, down dog. Staying there for 2 rounds of breath. Feeling how much more open the back side of the body is now. As you exhale, bend deep into the knees, look to the hands, hopper step forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, coming all the way up to standing. Deep bend into the knees. Hands down to heart center. So we're going to go into our tree pose. I'd like you to spread the toes on the left foot. I even place the pinky down and then draw the foot across to get lots of space in between the toes. And then you're going to start to shift your weight over to that left foot. You can bring your hands to heart center, or you can bring them to the hips if that's easier for you. And then so our first variation of tree pose is just to bring the right toes to the mat and bring that right heel to the left ankle or just above. And then start to push the knee towards the back of the room. So you're opening up the hips. You're engaging the core. You're lifting that mula bandha, that pelvic floor. And then you're drawing all your energy up through the center of the body. The chest is lifted. Your shoulders are down away from your ears. And then you can either stay here with that kickstand, or you can bring that foot all the way up. Either again, leaving hands on hips or hands at heart center would be the step 2. Or if you'd like, you can open up to the full expression of tree, bringing the arms up and overhead. Just be sure to roll the shoulders away from the ears. Lift up that energy through the crown of the head so you're standing nice and tall. That left leg is nice and active. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. Remember to keep that Ujjayi breath activated if it's part of your practice. Last breath. Exhale, lowering the hands to heart center, hands onto the hips. Bring that right foot forward without setting down the foot. Let's draw that foot towards the front of the room. Activate that upper thigh just for 1 breath. And then exhale, lower. Let's walk out the legs. Shake out the feet, the arms, just let it go. We're going to move right into that other side. So spreading the toes on the right foot now. And then start to bring that weight into the right foot. Again, just bringing that left foot into kickstand, hands on the hips or at heart center. Draw that left knee towards the back of the room. You're going to stay here. Or if you brought in that second version on the first side, I'll encourage you to bring it in on the second. So hands at heart center, or if you prefer, you can open up to the full expression of tree. Again, we'll take 2 rounds of breath here, really lifting through the crown of the head. That right leg is nice and active. Feeling the strength of your tree, the stability of your tree, and you might notice that one side is much different than the other, and that's okay. We just tend to favor one side, so this is bringing equal balance into the body. And then as you exhale, hands through heart center. Let's pick up that left knee towards the front. Kick, kick, kick. Activate the upper thigh. And then exhale, let it go. Let's shake out the body. Do a little flow as we inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Hinge from the hips, fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Lowering down, knees, chin, chest, roll the way. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Exhale, lowering the knees down. Just bringing yourself over onto seated. And then all the way back onto your back. We're just going to take a brief happy baby, lifting the bottom of the feet up towards the ceiling. And then pull the outer edges of the feet down towards the mat. Put your shoulders down slightly. Humble your chin, lengthen your spine. Bring your hips back down. And then gently rock from right to left. If the hips and the shoulders are planted into the mat. Just opening up those hips a little bit more. Breathing nice and deep. And then exhale, hugging the knees into the chest. Maybe gently rock from right to left. Opening up the arms to either side. Let's allow those knees to fall all the way down to the right. Gaze is over that left shoulder. So nice supine twist here. You can even close the eyes if that feels good. Just keep breathing nice and deep. Allow that gentle twist to open up the left side of the body. And then as you inhale, knees back to center. Just allow them to fall all the way down to the other side. Gazes over that right shoulder. Inhale, knees come back to center. One last squeeze. Rocking from right to left. Maybe making big circles with the knees around to the right. And then the left. And then just allow both feet to naturally fall all the way down. Tuck your shoulder blades under, palms face the ceiling. Slightly humble the chin, lengthen the spine. Feet fall naturally out to the sides. Take a nice deep breath in. Fill the lungs. One more sip of air, and then exhale. Let everything go. Allow the body to sink away into the mat. Just staying here for 2 short grounding breaths. Really allow yourself to just be present in this moment. Allow all of that movement to move all over the body and just notice what you're feeling. Just doing that quick body scan. If there's anywhere in the body you're holding on to tension or tightness on the next exhale, just relax and let it go. Breathe it out. On the next inhale, bringing your awareness and your attention back to your breath, filling the body as you reach the arms up overhead and reach the toes forward. Taking that full body stretch as you exhale, all the air comes out, knees come into chest. Rocking until you eventually make it all the way over onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow, and just taking this opportunity on your mat to thank yourself for your practice, and to thank yourself for coming onto your mat today. And in your head, listing one thing that you're grateful for. Knowing that gratitude is one of the highest vibrations. We always have something to be grateful for. Using that left hand to push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Hands to heart center as you inhale, the thumbs up to the third eye, the space in between the eyebrows for right thought. As you exhale, the thumbs down to the lips for true speech. And then finally back down to the heart for acts of compassion. Namaste, everyone.